Okay, hi guys, welcome to this week's vlog, and in this week's vlog, I get a new job.
High volume.
16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long black road of the tears I fight. 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long black road of the tears I cried. At 15, the innocence was gone astray. Had to leave my home at an early age. I saw mama praying, I saw daddy grind. All my tender problems had to leave behind. It's been umpteen summers and I'm not in my bed, or back of the bus in a bunk with the band. Going so hard, gotta choose myself. Underpaid and overwhelmed. I might cut clean but still won't go. Still working all my life, you know. Only God knows, only God knows, only God knows. 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my fears away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long back road. All the tears I fight. 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my fears away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long back road. All the tears I fight.
I need you poolside, you've been on my mind. What if you won't mind? Let's do it matter way. I like your south side, I like you on top. You make my heart stop. You make me less hard. About to quit my job. When I take it, that's just how you gotta do. I'm addicted, that's why I keep calling you. Diamond boy, why you so shiny? Diamond boy, gon' get behind me, rodeo. Diamond boy, your light so blinding. Baby, if it's only, tell me, am I saying too much? And baby, if it's only, tell me, am I saying too much? Baby, if it's only to tell me, am I doing too much? Baby, if it's only to tell me, it was only to tell me.
What's your name? Can I get my grown man on one? Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be hanging with Jay-Z.
I came home and I had to take a nap because I was so exhausted. Y'all, I was falling asleep in Jalee's chair, and I usually don't do that, but I was so freaking sleepy. So I came home, slept, woke up because my brother FaceTimed me, so I talked to him for a little bit. But I got an email saying that this came to our door. This is the Bondi. I saw it on TikTok shop. Some girl was like, oh, do your shorts always roll up? Like, are you like not able to wear some shorts because they roll up too much? And why yes. Look at that. Literally rolled to the max. And I love these shorts. And it's supposed to like keep your shorts in place. And I know a lot of people are like, Jay, how do you even wear shorts to the gym in the first place? My thighs don't chafe. Like, they rub together, but it doesn't hurt. I don't know. That does have favorites, and I may be the favorite in that department. So I'm gonna try. And if this doesn't work, I'm actually going to be really irritated. First of all, this one little tube, about that big, was $27.
We should start selling pumpkin tacos.
Get the fuck, get out. Get out. Get out. Okay, it comes with instructions. Step 1, make sure your skin is clean and dry. Done. Apply thin layer, and thin is in all caps. Apply a thin layer of adhesive where you want your clothing to stick. The thinner you can spread it, the faster it will dry. Thicker fabrics will require more adhesive. Allow 30 to 60 seconds for the adhesive to air dry and get tacky. Oh, so let it get tacky first. Okay. Press clothing onto the skin and allow the adhesive to set to the material, and enjoy yourself worry-free. I think it worked. I'm so obsessed with these braids. I feel like it makes my face look so much normal, like more normal, because I feel like whenever I have my like curly hair out, I feel like my face looks so round. But it looks good now though. Okay, but it may have not worked in the back, but in the front it worked though. Okay, seems like it works. We're gonna go for a walk and I'll come back and I'll update y'all.
After dark, y'all to blame for what we could have been, cause look at what we are. Your friends are scared to tell you you went too far. Funny that it's always been all about you from the start. I met someone new last night and we kicked it, and I'm going back there tonight. You know what's on my mind this time. Going back there tonight, and you know what's on my mind. So.
I don't ever want to hear y'all say that I don't love y'all, because we got to the gym last night and then hell, I can't even think, it's so early in the morning right now. We got to the gym last night. I realized I did not have my vlog camera, so I was like, damn, I got my vlog camera. Justin was like, it's okay, let's go home, let's get it, let's come back. I said okay. We're sitting at the light. I don't know why we always go to this light, because it literally takes 3 minutes to change. Go to the light. We're sitting there. It's been almost 3-ish minutes. One of the other lights was yellow. So I was like, okay, perfect. This light is finally about to change after like 3 minutes. Then all of a sudden, like I'm about to say that exact sentence to Justin, the back of my car gets hit. Now this is my 3rd accident in 2 years on this car. The first one, the girl hit me going 60 miles per hour in a parking lot in Florida. The second one, I was leaving Orange Theory, sitting still at a light, got rammed the fuck into, and like it did damage to the back of my car. Like it did. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like it did. And then this one, same thing, sitting still at the light, not moving, hadn't moved for 3 minutes. And I guess she saw the yellow light too, and she like let her foot off the gas prematurely. And so that's why she hit me. Whatever. So I'm looking in the rearview mirror and she looks terrified. And I'm like, oh no, let's go ahead and get out. And I go and she's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Girl, please shut the fuck up talking to me right now. Please. So I look at my car. Nothing's wrong with it. So I was like, okay. I look at Justin. I was like, you look at it. You see anything crazy? He was like, no. It's fine. And I was like, okay, we good. She was like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, we good. She had no fucking insurance, no way. Anyway, and so then after that, she, like, I was at the light and I was at the front, like I was the very first car. So she tries to maneuver around me. Stop doing that. Literally stop. Like, you already hit my car. Like, why the fuck is you trying to maneuver around me? She maneuvers around me, speed fuck off. She had no insurance. No insurance was had. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this little video of me at the gym doing my back day, because I went through a lot to get that footage for y'all.
Come here, rude boy, you should big enough. Take it, yeah, baby, yeah, take it, love it. Tonight I'ma let you be the captain. Tonight I'ma let you do your thing, yeah. Tonight Make it boy, want, what you want. Give it to me, baby, like boom, boom, boom. What I want is what you want, nah, nah. Make it boy, want, what you want. Give it to me, baby, like boom, boom, boom. What I want is what you want, nah, nah.
I promise y'all, this is not me being a hater, but I just want to talk about something. So I feel like it is very easy to blow up on TikTok when you're disgusting. When you're disgusting or when you're doing something that is incorrect, those are the people that blow up on TikTok. Like, y'all know that Amanda girl, like, she went viral because her house was absolutely disgusting. And she'd be like, Sunday reset with me. And her house is filthy and there's vermin and like the house is just literally gross. To me, Sunday reset means let's do some laundry, a little bit of vacuum, a little bit of mop, a little bit of sweep, do some dishes, clean out the fridge. Nothing insane. Nothing insane. That's what I mean when I say Sunday reset. I don't mean that there's gonna be vermin running around and chasing you or in the house. No, that's not what I mean. Millions and millions of followers. Okay. Then there's the what's her name? Y'all, oh my God. Oh my God. This is the best day ever. This is the best day ever. Okay. Pause on what we were just talking about. Pause on what we were just talking about because I'm about to cry. I made some steps this week to do something really, really, really exciting. And I just got a text back about going in the right direction. I wish I could talk about it. I wish I could talk about it. And I'm not trying to like be coy and be like one of those people where it's like, something big's coming. But like, no, seriously, y'all. Seriously, y'all. Like, yes, this is fantastic. Also, today is my little brother's birthday, so everybody say happy birthday, Kobe, in the comments, because I'm pretty sure he watches my YouTube videos. I don't even know what to do. Like, this is such a big change for my life that I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to say. And then Justin isn't here, so it's just like, Jay, just literally be calm, like, literally just be calm, like, be cool, be cheerful. Be cheerful. Okay, here we go. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. You meant to send this to me? That what it say? Okay, I can't do it tomorrow because tomorrow I have ACLS from 8 to 1. The 20th, I can do it. Let's do, the 20th I wanted to go get my nails done and I wanted to go to Pilates. Okay, hold on. Let's do it early. Let's do it on Wednesday at 11:30. I feel like that would be good. Wow, that's actually really insane. Okay, I'm sorry. That's probably really annoying that I'm not able to talk about it, but I'm like very weird and picky when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I'm not even going to text my friends and tell them until after this is, you know, for real. Because I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it, but I also want to like always have these memories to come back to, because I mean, of course I love putting out content for y'all. Of course I love bringing y'all along with me every week, but like at the end of the day, this is my video diary of like my actual life. And I want to be able to just like look back on it and be like, oh my gosh, like at this time, this is what I was doing. But anyway, okay, back to this lady also. Alexandra Sabol. She is the one where like she was doing like the little belly band that has like the little ball that goes around. It's kind of like a hula hoop. And there's like vermin droppings on the floor. And then she made mac and cheese and they were like roaches and roach poop in the mac and cheese. Almost 1 million followers for that. Almost 1 million followers for that. But you have other people on TikTok that are like making premium content that TikTok refuses to push out. Refuses to push out. But roach poop in the macaroni and serving it to their kids, TikTok is like, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, the entire world needs to see that. No. And it's just frustrating. It's frustrating. And then, which no hate to I'm not even gonna say her name, but there's this creator, and her thing is like, you know, if I'm not gonna do nothing else, I'm gonna feed my kids, you know, blah blah blah, which is great. Like, that's, you know, bare minimum. And there was this one video where they were like, cereal is gonna be for breakfast today, but I don't have any bowls. They're gonna bring me their bowl, and that's gonna tell me how much cereal they want. Now, the first little girl, she brought like a normal size bowl. Now, did the mom fill it up to the brim? Yes, absolutely. Fill it up to the brim. The next girl comes. She's the oldest, I'm pretty sure. She had like a normal size, like little Tupperware bowl. Y'all know how black people get down. We use Tupperware for anything. The next boy, who I'm pretty sure is the middle, had a pot. The mom put almost a whole bag of cereal in this pot. Okay. The next boy comes, I think he's the oldest boy, comes with an even bigger pot. An even bigger pot? Are you for real? Okay. Even bigger pot. An entire box of cereal goes into that pot. So I'm telling Justin, I'm like, Justin, this is insane, actually. This is actually despicable. This is really, really, really getting out of hand. And he was like, no, it's fine, because like, they're like, they don't look like they're overeating, basically. And I'm like, what? And he was like, yeah, I mean, they don't look like, you know, they're overeating. And I was like, no, Justin, let's go back. Let's watch a few more videos. I'll show him the video where they were eating the Wendy's 4 for $4. Then on top of the Wendy's 4 for $4, they also got a full bag of chips, or like 3 bags of chips. They got like 2 liters, like, and I'm like, are you seeing this? And he's like, yeah. Huh? And I showed him another one where like each kid got an entire box of pizza. And I'm like, So I said, okay, let's say our daughter comes to you and she has a pot and she says, Daddy, I want cereal. Are you going to put cereal in the pot? He's like, oh, absolutely not. Oh, absolutely not. I was like, okay, so why can't she have that? And he's like, because that's too much food. That's too much food. I said, you're looking at this and you're saying that you're fine with it, but if it was your own kid, you're not fine with it. And he was like, I mean, yeah, basically. And he's like, them boys probably in football. Like, when I was in football, I could probably eat a whole box of cereal and not think twice about it. Your brother could probably eat a whole box of cereal and not think twice about it. I was like, it's not really about thinking twice. It's the fact that he shouldn't be doing that. And he was just like, And so I was like, okay, so do you have a problem with the 32 boxes or 36, 37, whatever? The lady with the ridiculous amount, like 30 something boxes of pizza for her one son. And he was like, no, that's gluttonous. That's disgusting. That's nasty. I'm like, this is the same thing. I was like, he's not eating all 30 plus pieces in one sitting, but he is eating an entire pizza by himself. And he was just like, no, I have a problem with that because he's already gone down the wrong path. What? So we, very playfully, but like we got into a scream match last night and I'm like, no, you're dumb. Like, this is so stupid. Like, everybody in both of these scenarios is incorrect. Because if I came and I got the biggest pot we have and I was telling you that I want some cereal in this big ass pot, you're gonna be looking at me like I have 15 heads. No. Like, I don't know. I just think it's crazy. And she has 1 million followers. I'm pretty sure she just hit 1 million followers. And it's like, feeding your kids garbage gets you 1 million followers. And then she has like 4 or 5 kids but has a 2-door Challenger. And then people, like, she went to Walmart and her clothes were on inside out and backwards, and she had on them SpongeBob boots, like, and she was like, y'all worried about my hair being done? I ain't gotta get my hair done, but if I wanted to get my hair done, I could afford to get it done. I got titles and deeds, baby. What y'all got? Okay, having titles and deeds, and like she buys like houses and she flips them and whatever, but it's like you have titles and deeds, but you're sticking all 5 of your kids on a 2-door Challenger. So it's like, what sense does it make to keep buying houses over and over again and you don't even have a car that's adequate enough to fit your family comfortably? What does that mean to you? So, I don't know. I just, it's tiring. And I'm not saying that she's a bad mom. But there are people on TikTok that are bad moms and get millions and millions of followers. And I don't get that. Like, it's like TikTok doesn't want to reward the mom creators that, you know, are working hard to give their kids a really good life or showing like how their kids already have a good life and like what they do to maintain that. Those are not the moms that blow up and get famous. They're not. It's the people that don't feed their kids, don't take care of their kids, feed their kids garbage. Like, those are the people that get famous. And I don't know why that is so frustrating to me, because it's like you're perpetuating their bad behavior by giving them views, by giving them likes, by giving them money. So they're like, okay, well, I'm going to keep feeding my kids garbage, and I'm going to keep, you know, mistreating my kids because that's what's going to give me money. Especially like, and I'm not going to even show the picture. There's a picture floating around on Facebook. I usually only go on Facebook to like checking on my family, but you know, everybody posting their first day of school pictures, whatever. There was this one mom that had her kindergartner in a long white dress shirt, not long for real, but a long white dress shirt, and then a red corset for kindergarten. A long white shirt, like a long white button-down shirt with sleeves, and a red corset, and a tiny ass purse. And then she was like, here y'all, dang, I made it better. And she threw some tights on the girl. The corset? Then somebody went further down on her page and she was wearing the exact same outfit. The mom. Then, of course, I go to her page because I must do some investigating. And she was like, yeah, I'm trying to teach y'all how I make $10,000 a week on Facebook, which Facebook does pay really good money as far as like platforms go. But it's like you're making $10,000 a week because you're exploiting your child. You're exploiting your child. That's not okay. That's actually really, really, really disgusting. I don't understand how people feel so comfortable just like selling out their kids like that. Like that is so strange to me. That is so strange to me. But yeah, I don't know. I really wish that TikTok would stop rewarding bad behavior. Because that Amanda girl with the roaches and the mac and cheese, it's no way she has 1 million followers. It's no way she has 1 million followers and is making bank off the fact that her house is disgusting. And you know what? She's gonna make sure that her house stays disgusting because that's what's paying her bills. And I just hate that. I hate that.
Would you like to set up an interview?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye. That's crazy. Wow. I have this theory about green butterflies, and whenever I see a solid green butterfly, something really good is always about to happen. I saw one like in nursing school all the time when like after I would take a really hard test, I would take it, I would go back and look at my grade, made an A, right? Or like when I interviewed for my nurse externship position, I saw one right after my interview, got the job the next day. Like stuff like that. Whenever I took my NCLEX, I saw one at the oil change place. I have been seeing green butterflies it's literally one right here in front of me. I have been seeing green butterflies everywhere for like the past few weeks, and I was like, nothing really crazy is happening. I mean, we're going on the family trip, and I was like, okay, maybe that's it. Like that's super exciting. Today, on the phone call I just had, I found out why I've been seeing those green butterflies all the time, and I am just so excited. I'll be even more excited when I'm finally able to tell y'all what it is, which hopefully I'll be able to say something next week, or maybe even by the end of this vlog. I hope it's by the end of this vlog. And if it is, you already know what it is because you read the title. So yeah, this is really exciting. But I'm gonna go ahead and go clean my car out. So let's go.
Fast from a day job, running fast from the way it was. Jump quick to a paycheck, running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me. Never going back, never going back. They never take me. I paid enough of petty dues. I put enough of shitty news. I had a thing for dirty shoes since I was 10. Love dirty men alike. Ooh, better day than yesterday. Ooh, I just take it day by day. Ooh, never hearing what they say. Ooh, I just do it my way.
So what time they gonna get there?
About 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking they gonna get there on Thursday.
No,
but they'll be there on Friday.
She leaving at 11 o'clock Thursday night. I just talked to her. That's what she said. She said so they ain't got to rush and they can take bathroom breaks and stop and get something to eat.
They ain't finna stop nowhere but at the Waffle House.
That's it, and that's all.
So they can just not eat it and get a to-go box, and then not eat it when they get home.
Yeah. So she said they leave at 11 o'clock at night time. And I said, well, baby, I'll meet us there.
This too much moving and shaking.
She told me, tell me this. Do I need to bring something like fancy, like dressy? No, we going out to no, Mom. I said we going out to eat, but we ain't going out to eat like that.
No.
She told me, oh, okay. She said I was gonna pack one of my skirts. I thought, baby, you ain't no
Let the girl pack her little skirt.
you do not need no skirt, honey.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad she's so excited. Has Tim ever been?
I don't know.
I don't feel like he has. I know Grandma's like she used to go with Kanae.
Yeah, I mean, he could have went with his previous wife or something. I don't know.
Previous wife?
She was married to his Sharon mom.
What?
Yeah, they was both police officers.
What?
Yeah.
No, I did not know this.
Mm-hmm. Mama and Tim used to date in high school.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Don't nobody tell me that. Don't nobody tell me nothing.
I knew Tim all my life.
No.
Before they ever got together.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, they was friends and they dated for a while and then they broke up. And Mama got with, and Tim got with his wife, his ex-wife. And then they both got married. But they always kept in touch. So even when we was little, I remember Tim coming by there on his motorcycle, his police motorcycle. And he used to stop by. He used to bring us money. He used to bring us food. He bring us everything. Yeah, we been to Tim. We used to go to the parade. We used to be in the parade. He used to always pull over where we was and stop and talk to us. And
Oh, y'all was big fancy.
yeah, he used to like save like the teddy bears and stuff that people couldn't get.
Oh,
he used to
shit.
string them to the back of his motorcycle, and when he found us, he would give them out to us.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, Tim been around forever.
I did not know that.
I don't remember a time when he's not around.
That's insane.
Yeah. Mom and Tim been friends since 50 years, probably.
You just blew my mind. I did not know this.
Yeah.
Well, that's insane.
So technically, they was like high school sweethearts, really.
I mean,
They
basically.
just broke up. Yeah, they just broke up and...
No, I did not know that. But I feel like I've never heard him talk about Disney World before. So I would assume he's never been.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so when y'all went to Disney World the first time, what did y'all do?
You were there. What are you asking me?
I was there, but like I wasn't really with y'all.
We went to Magic Kingdom,
Yes.
and I think we walked around. Do you have to walk through Disney Springs to get to
No.
something?
Mm-mm.
I think we walked around, but we was like on a time frame, so we just literally, I don't even remember what it looked like.
But it's like I have this memory of all of us getting on Space Mountain. Did that not happen?
Space Mountain where?
It's like a roller coaster in Magic Kingdom. Did that not happen? I made that up.
Yeah. The only place we all went was Universal Studios.
And we didn't watch the fireworks at the end? Nothing?
Me and Maya did, but you went there.
Why do I feel like y'all was right there? So I guess that had to have been somebody else.
But you was with your Azalea Trail people.
I don't know why.
We went more than once. The first time we went is when we went with your Azalea Trail. And then we went before, but we didn't go to any parts. We just like sashayed around the hotel, went to Dave and Buster's.
Not sashayed.
did all that. And then we went again, and we went to Universal Studios. Those were the only times we've been.
I guess that was a dream then. Because I could swear I remember Kobe sitting next to me on his ride.
It had to be a Universal Studio. We just mixing the parts.
Maybe so. Okay, so y'all haven't written anything then. Okay.
Yeah, we did Universal Studios together, but that's it.
Okay. So it'll be Nisha first time, Damien first time, Kingston and Tim.
Yeah.
Basically.
And I don't know what park Mama went to when she went. It might have been Magic Kingdom, but I don't know. Or they might have went to Audiobook because they was there for a long time. If I remember, they was there for like 35 minutes.
Yeah. I just talked to Grandma. She said, I'm finna be riding all these rides.
Good, lie, don't care who tell it.
Now, why would she say that?
We'll see though. She might surprise us, child.
Because I'm finna be shocked.
She gonna say, what? That's a who?
Right. I told Jess, I was like, that's exactly what she finna say. Well, would you look it out? Wow, man. Man, this is nice, Jay. She's so crazy. And Justin was like, he was like, I don't really know what to expect because I've never really been out to eat with your family. He was like, I've been out with like Maya, Nisha, and Kobe and your mama. But he was like, I've never been out in public with your grandparents before. I said,
It ain't no deal. I mean,
well, I was like, well, grandma gonna go to the restaurant. She gonna try to order something. Nisha gonna tell her that she don't like that. Right. Nisha gonna tell her she don't like that food, so she need to get something else. Then she gonna get something else. And she gonna eat maybe 2 bites and then ask for a go box.
a go box.
And when the waiter asks, can I get y'all anything else? Tim gonna say $1 million. And that's gonna be it. I was like, the most we'll do is not like our food and just be like, no, it's okay, I don't like it. And just be done with it. But no.
I got too much salt in it.
Yeah. Oh, when we went to Whop House, she was like, a cowboy must have made this coffee. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he was like, what I love about your family is that y'all love to be quiet. He was like, y'all don't feel the need to talk all the time 24/7. Like, y'all would just go take a nap and lay down. Because he was so shocked. Like, whenever we went to Seattle, he was like, so everybody just going to sleep? Like, everybody just finna take a nap? It was like, yes. Yeah. Go lay down. Like, go take a nap.
Go lay down.
Yeah.
All right, let me try. I got something.
All right, peace out. Hey.
All right.
All right, bye.
Right. My AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate. Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? I made plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Jealousy cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller. Yeah, like controller. Yeah. Okay, you like it when I get aggressive. Tell you to go slower, go faster. Like controller. Yeah, like controller. Yeah. And I'm never on a wasting shawty. I do it how you say you want it. Them girls, they just wanna take my money.
I have had a very rough day. I got up this morning and I had to go to my ACLS class. I had already done like all the pre-work, all the coursework, whatever. I had already done that. So this morning, I was on the phone with Nia and Terica, and we were talking, and they talked to me pretty much all the way up until it was time for me to go into the building. So I could not remember where the ACLS class was being held. Like, I remember going there during hospital orientation to do some stuff, but I couldn't remember exactly where it was. Anyway, so I found it, and she's like, oh, do you have your completion certificate? And I was like, no, but I can log in and get it. She's like, okay. So my login wasn't working, so I was like, that's weird. And she's like, come log in on the big computer, that way you can just print it straight from the printer. So I was like, okay, cool. I kept trying my hospital email over and over and over again. Diana.thomas@hospitalname.com, Diana.thomas@hospitalname.com, over and over again. Nothing. And she's like, well, if you can't log in, that means you can't get your certificate. And like, I'm sorry, but we won't be able to let you do the class today. I didn't really want to do the class at my hospital anyway, because their ACLS is not like ACLS recertification, because I already have an ACLS, remember. Their ACLS is like for anybody, like whether you're recertifying, whether you're certifying. And so that class is 6 hours. It's from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. And I didn't want to do that. Like, I'd rather just go somewhere and get recertified and just do all of my skills stuff and it take an hour. So she was like, are you sure it's okay? I was like, it is perfectly fine. It is perfectly fine. Like, it is the most fine. Hold on, my camera's all weird. I was like, it's perfectly fine. It's the most fine that it's ever been. I honestly, like, no, it's fine. Like, I will get it somewhere else. Not a huge deal. And she's like, okay, I'm so sorry. I was like, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, girl. Don't be sorry. So I came home. Mind you, I had to drive an hour and a half, so I was already pissed about that. So I came home, went to sleep, woke up at like 1:45-ish, kind of like 2 o'clock. Woke up, And then I'm like meandering around the house, like finally getting up to get something to eat. And then HR from the hospital is calling me, and they left a voicemail, because y'all know, like, if I don't have your number programmed in my phone, like, you're not getting through to talk to me, because I could be doing anything. So they left a voicemail, and they were like, it says that you didn't complete your ACLS until 1:46 p.m. blah blah blah, you need to call us back, yada yada yada. And I'm like, I was barely even functional and awake at 1:46 p.m. today. You think I was up doing ACLS hard code work that I've already done? To my knowledge, I've already done. I'm like, what? So I called my nurse manager, and I'm like, hey, like, they're saying, you know, X, Y, and Z. And she's like, yeah, I know that you said you have your ACLS class on Saturday, but like, we had a hard deadline of you having it done by Friday. Unbeknownst to me, nobody ever told me that. I never knew that. They never said anything about a hard deadline, whatever. Mind you, there's another nurse at work that has been flaunting that they don't have their ACLS for months. And like, oh, I can't take a patient because I don't have my ACLS. I can't take a patient. I can't take a patient. So they were coming to work not being able to take a patient for months, flaunting it around. First of all, that's a danger to your license, but that's a whole nother thing. And she was like, honestly, like, if you don't get it by Friday, it's gonna be out of my hands, blah blah blah. I don't know what you want me to say. So anyway, she was like, let's just see if we can find some classes that are for ACLS before Saturday. And she's like, I'll look, and then if you look, like, you let me know if you find something. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was looking. I found one in Huntsville, which is like almost 3 hours away from where we live. So that would have been rough. But I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and pay this little money, and then I'll just get up super early in the morning, and I'll drive to Huntsville, and I'll get this done, and we'll be done with it. And I'll just go to my BLS tonight. So I paid for that. But then I also called another place that's near house, and I was like, hey, like, is there any way, like, I already have all of my ACLS online stuff done, can I just come in and do the checkoff? And they were like, yeah, like, does tomorrow at 2 p.m. work? And I was like, hell yeah. And so I was like, okay, well, fuck, like, I just paid for this thing in Huntsville, so now I need to see if I can get a refund. So I looked on Google if I could get a refund for the ACLS in Huntsville, and they were like, no, absolutely not. So I emailed them, put on a little pizzazz, little charm, send me back my money immediately. Love that. I had BLS scheduled for 6 p.m. tonight. You okay?
Yeah, I'm waiting on you.
I'm good. I had BLS scheduled for 6 p.m. tonight. I went, nobody was there. The lights was off, no cars was there, nothing. So I was like, so now I'm trying to see if I can do my BLS and my ACLS together tomorrow, because if somebody can certify me for ACLS, they can definitely certify me for BLS. So we'll see. It's really been a cluster of a day today, but now we're at 7 brew.
I wanna be with you. 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 Me just love me. If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still? If I'm in my mind and work, would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. I got something. Hold up. We gon' function, no assumptions. Feeling like Tyson with it.
I haven't really had the chance to talk to y'all because I ended up leaving my SD card at home, which has been a common thing for me. I've been doing that a lot. But anyway, I have been so freaking stressed this last week because y'all know I was already ACLS certified and BLS certified. My stuff doesn't even expire until next year, like next December, I'm pretty sure. But for my hospital, you have to be specifically certified through the American Heart Association. Like, they won't accept the certification from anybody else. I didn't know that. Now, how did it get to the point that it's almost been 2 years and nobody's ever found that out until right now? I don't know. So they were rushing me like, Jay, you have to hurry up and get your ACLS, hurry up and get your BLS, hurry up. So I called this place, and I, like, on their website, it says, like, call to schedule your in-person checkoff. So it's like, okay, let me just call them and see if they have anything for today. And so I was like, hey, do y'all have anything for today? He said, yes, we have something for 2 p.m. Okay, perfect. Fantastic. And then I thought about it, and I was like, it would be so easy if I could just do my ACLS and my BLS at the exact same time. If you don't know what BLS is just basically like basic life-saving, basic CPR, basic all of that. ACLS is advanced cardiac life saving. So it's everything you know about BLS, adding in a little bit of cardiac, having to know like rhythms and, you know, how to read a heart strip and what meds to give and when, and advanced airways. It's all of that, right? So in order to know how to do ACLS, you have to know the basics of BLS, right? So it would be nice if I could just do it concurrently. So whatever. I'll call the same training facility. And I was like, hey, is there any way that I could do my BLS before, BLS after? Like any way I could just tack on my BLS to my ACLS? She's like, yeah, absolutely. Just whenever you get him here, just tell him that you also want to do your BLS recertification. I said, oh, so easy. So whatever, I have been so freaking stressed about this. I haven't been able to sleep for days because in nursing school, I hated skills checkoff. I hated it. And like in your second semester of nursing school, at least at Alabama, you have to go through something called validation, which I hate that. I hate that terminology. I hate that wording. It sounds so stupid, but you have to go through something called validation. And it's basically like throughout the whole semester of, I don't even know what that class was called. But you would have a partner first day of school, you partnered up, you had a partner. And I remember so vividly, she was like, okay, take your shirt off. Take my shirt off? What are you talking about? Mind you, like our school looked like a hospital. Like it had hospital beds, it had hospital monitors, they had IV poles, they had mannequins to talk to you. They're called Juno dolls. Your instructor could sit behind like this two-way glass while you're in this like simulated hospital room, and they can make your patient's blood pressure drop or blood pressure increase. They can make their heart rate stop. They can make their heart beat super fast. They can make them start having a seizure. They can make their lips turn blue. Like it was literally, for a lack of better words, a simulation. Like it was insane. And that's what it was called, simulation. So we're in this like hospital bed and we have to like learn how to do like a full assessment of each body system. So like musculoskeletal, cardiac, respiratory system, like all of that we have to learn. And like, you can't really do a full assessment if you can't see. So I'm here, sitting here on the first day of school with my shirt off and my titties out. What? To this girl that I literally do not know. But I took that so seriously. And I'm sure it's probably in the storage unit, but I have my nursing validation thing. I had it like 3-ring binded together. I did not play. I studied that every single day, and poor JoJo, I was pulling out that stethoscope and I was going through the entire steps for each system on JoJo. I was putting that stethoscope on JoJo. I was asking him, any pain, JoJo? I was like, you have any pain in your calf? Like I was doing all of that, and it was insane. But I hated the word validation because it made me feel like if I failed, number one, if you fail the entire class and you have to repeat the entire semester. No qualms about it. Okay. Like this was serious business. So whatever, go through validation. And it's like, you have to know all of the systems, so they're only going to give you one big system and one small system. So I think I ended up getting like respiratory and musculoskeletal. I made like a 97 on it. My partner, she was not taking it very seriously. She truly did not give about any of this. And I remember during her validation, she was just like crying. And I'm just like sitting on the table naked, like letting her put the stethoscope like all over me. And I'm just like, this is so fucking awkward. Anyway, she did not pass that semester. But she like literally didn't care. And like, she never wanted to practice with me. Like she only wanted me to practice on her. She never wanted to practice on me because like she didn't know the stuff. Anyway, we're getting off topic. I hated skills checkoffs, validations, anything like that in nursing school. Even like doing the blood pressure, like they have these weird little 2-person stethoscopes so that when you learn how to do a manual blood pressure, like your instructor can hear what you hear and they can tell if you're lying or not. About like whenever you hear like hear the tick or see the whatever. I know how to take a manual blood pressure, but it's very hard for me to understand. But like whenever you start to hear the heartbeat. Anyway, they had that. So I hate it. I've always hated it. So at my hospital, they were like you could do the 6-hour ACLS class. Why would I want to do that? And it's like, of course you get paid for it. So it's like, it's kind of nice. Like you don't have to do like rough, rigorous nurse work. Like you can just kind of fade into the background and let the ICU nurses and the ED nurses and all them, take center stage. Cause this is what they do. Like I work labor and delivery. This is not what I do. Now, if it's NRP, that's a little bit different. I deal with babies, but regular adult, like, girl, I don't even know where the AED is on our floor. Actually, no, I do. I actually do know where it is, but it's probably got dust on top of it because we literally don't use it. Thank God. First. Anyway, so whenever I walked into training today, he was sweet looking old man. He was so sweet, so cute. And I was like, hey, I was like, I'm so nervous. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm literally so nervous right now. He's like, no, don't be nervous. Like, this is just us talking. Let's just get to know each other. Let's just talk. And he was asking me questions, but he was asking me questions that like I didn't know the answer to, because like it wasn't similar vernacular to what was in the book, to what was on the test. So I'm like, I don't know what you want me to say. But eventually we kind of got it. And then he took me to this room that had like all these mannequins and various stages of undress. Like, it was just very awkward. And so then we started doing like CPR, and we walked through like VFib, pulseless VTAC, PEA, sinus Brady, wide complex, narrow complex. We talked about all the drugs that you use, like pretty much going through the entire like ACLS thing, like just going through all of it. And yeah, it got better towards the end. And then he was like, okay, I'm gonna call so-and-so and I'm gonna let you talk to her. So I was like, okay. So I talked to the lady that I talked to yesterday afternoon to kind of schedule all this and see if I could even do my BLS and my ACLS together, which that's what I ended up doing. Like, in order to do appropriate ACLS, like you have to do the compressions and stuff first. Like, you don't just get meds first, you know? So she was like, okay, I'm gonna send these cards to your email. And he was like, okay, like, you're done. I sped out of there. I was like so high stress. Like, in the middle of it, I thought I was gonna cry. It was only 40 minutes, and I definitely appreciate 40 minutes over 6 hours every single day of the week. I appreciate that. So yeah, and then I sped home and I had to decompress. And I was waiting on my cars to get there, but I was like, what the heck? Like, I literally do not see my cars. Like, I'm gonna start tweaking, like I'm gonna call her. But it was already 3 o'clock and they closed at 3. So I was like, oh. So I was looking on their website, and it was like different ways that you can claim your e-card. And they were like, you can click on this link and you can get your e-card like that. And I was like, oh shoot. So I put the link into my browser, and literally you just like type in your name and your email and your cards pop up. So my BLS and my ACLS cards popped up. So I was like, perfect. So I went ahead and sent that on to my manager, and she was like, okay, perfect. Since you have everything certified, do you want to work your scheduled shift tonight? Like, technically it's not my scheduled shift anymore because you took me off, and my like, what is it called? Smart Square, which is like how we do our self-scheduling. Like, my Smart Square still says scheduled absence. So, and also like, I have not slept. Like, I cannot comfortably say that I can take care of a patient and give my patient my absolute best, knowing that I have not slept. Like, that is not, like, I'm not going to risk my license for that. So no thanks. But yeah, I've just been really stressed today. Also, I got my, polish off my nails, and my nails are so weak. I need to start taking vitamins or something, because my nails are literally so freaking weak. I just got a soak off and I got a manicure, and the girl was like, your nails are just so weak, like, be careful, like, are you sure you don't want polish, you don't want this, you don't want that? And she's kind of like being a smart ass about it, but I was like, no, because this is a girl that I have had not so good interactions with before, but I didn't say anything about it this time just because I just need somebody to soak off my nails. Like, you're not going to be doing anything extravagant to my nails. You're not going to be pulling polish on or, you know, doing some kind of extraordinary service. I literally just need the polish taken off. And I really wanted to be like, I have an appointment with my nail tech tomorrow, and she said to come with clean nails. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah. And then I talked on the phone to my mom. We talked a little bit. And I told her about something that I have happening tomorrow. And usually it's something that would usually like make me so nervous and make me so anxious, but I haven't really been that way because I haven't really given it much thought, because I've been so focused on ACLS and BLS recertification that I just haven't given it much thought. But yeah, hopefully by the end of this vlog, I can tell y'all what it is and I can stop being so coy, because I don't like to be that way. But yeah, I'm just, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. My life is just moving in so many different directions right now, and I am just so grateful and I'm so blessed. Like, I'm just too young to be unhappy, you know? So I'm happy and like everything's great. Finally, finally. So yeah, we have our trip literally in 7 days. We leave on the 27th, which means that next week's vlog, oh my god, y'all, literally next week's vlog is going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. Justin and I are going to Epic Universe and Universal. Y'all are going to see my family. If you have been around on the YouTube for a long time, and I mean a long time, like towards the beginning, then you remember my grandpa.
Ready? Toes, shoulders, head, knees, toes, shoulders, knees, toes, shoulders, head, shoulders, cup.
This is Tim. I have called him Tim my whole life. Mind you, y'all remember we were in the car the other day talking to my mama, talking about some grandma and Tim that known each other for forever. What? Ain't nobody ever called my phone and say that. Now, granted, I don't remember Tim in like my very, very early years, but it's like one day he just appeared and he just been here ever since. And it's been like 20 years at this point. Like he just appeared one day. He never left. But yeah, Tim, he is the OGP. That's how he likes to be referred to when it comes to social media. He's the OGP. I think it's the original grandpa. I think that's what he calls himself. Because, a little bit of a backstory. When I was little, Tim did something to piss me royally off. And I was like, that's why you're not my real granddaddy anyway. Which, technically, he not. He not. But my grandma remarried and, you know, he's my step granddad. But I said that with my whole chest. You're not even my real granddaddy for real. Like, so what is we even talking about? So he brings it up every chance he gets. But yeah, y'all can see Tim, my grandma, my brother. Y'all love my brother and my sister. Y'all think they're so funny because they are. Like, literally, y'all, they are. This is your chance to go back. I'm gonna leave it up in the description box, but I was in Seattle for like 6 weeks. Go back and watch those 6 vlogs. Like, it was, my family is literally so funny. So funny. Or even when I did Vlogmas a few years ago. Also, let me know if y'all want me to do Vlogmas this year. Because if y'all do, y'all need to call my phone. Y'all need to be in the comments. Because I need to know so I can prepare. Because I need to figure out like how exactly I'm going to do that. Like if we're going to do Vlogmas and then not a long weekly vlog at the end, or if we're going to do Vlogmas with a weekly vlog at the end. You'll have to let me know, because if that's what we're going to do, then I need to prepare that. Because people are saying like YouTube is making a comeback, which true. She is. Very true. Very true. I love YouTube. But like some of my favorite YouTubers don't even post no more. Like Jayla Majette. I love Jayla and I love Jax. I love them so much. Like I started watching Jayla whenever I had cut all my hair off and I was natural, and now all of a sudden I need to figure out what to do with my hair. I went to Jayla. And whenever she had like that famous picture of her with the little headband on and the little, man, when I say I tried to recreate that, Eco Styler was out of stock when it came to me. Okay, like I was not playing about that Eco, especially when it came out with the black top and the inside was sparkly. Girl, I was tearing that up. And she kind of moved away from posting like hair content, and then she was just posting like her daily life, and we got to meet JoJo, and like it was fantastic. And then Miles became like more integrated in the content, and then they had a family channel, and I was like, oh God, like we're literally getting content from every side. And then, you know, the family channel got done away with, and then it was just Jayla, and Jayla revamped, and she came out with this new business, and it was like this and it was like that, and like everything was great. She was posting a little bit more consistently, then she was gone for like a year, and then she came back, she was posting a little bit consistently, and now my girl gone again. But thankfully, when I like somebody, like when I truly like a content creator, I'm following you on all platforms, okay? I'm following you on all platforms. I'm engaging on all platforms because I need you to know that like the content that you're putting out is worth something. So that's why whenever it comes to like a YouTuber that I like, a TikToker, or somebody on Instagram, whatever, I am making sure that they know like I like your content. Because usually I'm just like a very silent follower. Like I just like to watch and be like, hey, like I'm just watching. But like it matters, like it definitely helps, especially when y'all comment and be like, hey, like silent follower, I've been watching you for 2 years. It's like, you've been watching me for 2 years and this is the first time that we're meeting. This is insane. How are you? Like, tell me everything about you. Because I feel like in my comments, number one, y'all talk to each other, which I love. I was literally just telling Justin about that. But also number two, like y'all will comment and be like, Jay, like I literally got married this week. Jay, I got proposed to this week. I passed my NCLEX this week. I started my new job this week. Like I love that y'all are always telling me about your accomplishments, because that feels so good, because it's like you really do get that like we're friends. Like I know right now I'm just like talking to my camera, but like truly at the basilar level, I'm talking to you. And we're friends. But yeah, I was really stressed out for most of today, but I'm starting to feel better, and now I'm just really sleepy. But I told Justin I was going to come to night run at 5:30, so I should probably take a nap. We're going to take a nap.
me as soon as I stepped in the spot. 200 bitches in the building, ain't none of them hot. Except on the street, a young thing that was working all the way at the top. Tell me what is your name? Oh, she made us drinks, drink. We drunk and then I think she thinks I'm cool. She gave me a wink, I wink back. And man, I think that we hit on something proper. Like the bartender. Ooh, if you're looking for me, like the bartender. Okay, like the bartender. Yeah, if you're looking for me, like the bartender. Okay, got a brand new girl, so I'm feeling all good inside.
Alright, y'all, so I have an interview this morning with one of the top hospitals in the state. Not even one of the top hospitals. It is the top hospital in the state. It is nationally ranked as being one of the best hospitals. And I have an interview with them today. And I'm not nervous, but I'm just like... I'm qualified. It's not like I'm not qualified, because I am. And it would literally be such an honor to work here. And honestly, just I feel like it'd be so cool. Like, this is definitely a dream. My current hospital, like the one that I work at now, I'm not gonna like talk major shit about it, because I mean that doesn't really help anybody, but I will say that the reason that I chose to stay at my current hospital whenever I graduated nursing school was because I know that it's not super easy to get into labor and delivery as a new grad. Like, it can be a little difficult, because most of the time they want to hire someone that has experience. Even if it's a little bit of experience, they want to hire somebody that kind of already knows the ropes. And I had already gotten through like this super hard learning curve of it all. And so it just kind of made sense to stay, get my feet wet, get some good experience, learn a lot of new skills, and like, you know, be proficient and all of that stuff before I tried to work at, you know, one of the top hospitals. Now, do people, you know, graduate fresh out of nursing school and probably get hired at this hospital in labor and delivery? Absolutely. Absolutely, they probably do. But I also just had like a lot of moving pieces, and, you know, it was what it was. So yeah, now I'm going to be interviewing for this hospital. But the gag is that it's not labor and delivery. It's not. It's mother baby, and mother baby is the postpartum unit. But this hospital, number one, is huge, and it has an OBED. That is so amazing and so fantastic. Like, I would freaking love to work down there. Like, their labor and delivery is huge. Their postpartum is huge. Their nursery is huge. They're connected to one of the best children's hospitals in the state. Like, I literally have absolutely nothing bad to say about it. Like, I'm really, 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 really excited. The only thing that I feel like is going to be really hard for me is leaving my friends. That's gonna suck, because it is really hard for me to make friends. I feel like we've talked about that extensively. It's very difficult for me to make friends, just because I can, like, when you get to know me, I'm like super loud and outgoing and never shut up. But before then, I wouldn't say that I'm painfully shy, but I am shy. I'm just like, you know, and I wish that I was more loud and outgoing at first, but I'm not, because it takes me so long to size people up, and I will people watch for weeks, months even, to just kind of like scope the scenery out and just kind of like see how people are. And because I've been burned so bad by friendships in the past, that I'm just like very sensitive when it comes to like fostering new relationships. So it takes me a second. But yeah. So that's gonna be the hardest part. And my period must be about to come on, because I am about to cry. But I'm gonna miss my friends literally so much. Like Naya, Haley, Terica, Zaria, Jalea, BG, like Kelly, Hannah. I'm gonna miss all of them so much. Summer, like, ugh. I'm gonna miss all of them so much. But at the same time, it's like, this is my life. And like, I don't want to be one of those people that is going to work saying like, oh, I hate this about my job. I hate this about my job. Like, you know, I wish I wasn't here. I wish this job would fire me. Like, I don't want to be in a constant state of feeling like that for years and years and years and years, because like, I'm 25 years old. I've only been a nurse for like roughly, like, it'll be 2 years in January. I don't deserve to stay anywhere that I feel like is making me not feel valued, that's making me feel less than, that's not listening to me when I'm telling them that there's a problem. Like, I don't deserve to be anywhere in the world or with anybody that is making me feel like that. And Justin's been telling me that for so long, like, hey, if you're not happy, like, leave. Like don't, like, nursing school was so hard for you. Like, don't, you know, waste all your young, vibrant years on somewhere where you don't actually want to stay. You know, it's hard because it's like, this is gonna sound bad, but because I've said this before. I absolutely love my current job. I love the job. I love what I do. I love labor and delivery down. And when I started thinking about it yesterday, and I was like, wow, that's gonna be the end of the baby jar videos. Like, that's gonna be the last baby jar video I ever make, or the last baby jar video that I make for a really long time. Like, what? This makes me so sad, because like, labor and delivery has been a part of my life for so long. So for it to not is just, it's hard for me to wrap my brain around that. But I need something new. I need something different. I want to, you know, go to work and be mentally stimulated. Like, I want to learn something new every day. And I just feel like right now I'm kind of stuck in a rut, and there's just a lot of politics that are getting in the way of nurses being happy right now at my current job. And it's just not something that I really want to experience anymore. And we have to give my current job, like, I have to give them a 4 weeks notice. Just pretty much saying that, like, I'm leaving, my last day will be, you know, blah, blah, blah. And just kind of going through it like that. So yeah, it's kind of hard that I'm potentially moving jobs right now, because y'all know we have that trip to Japan coming up. And I don't want to be that person that's going on vacation as soon as they get a new job. But we'll see. We'll kind of see what's up with everything. Where is my little? Oh, here it is. So yeah, this week has just been. It's been interesting, and it's only Thursday, right? Like, today's Thursday. It's been the longest freaking week ever. But we're gonna make the best of it, and it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. I can't believe I'm wearing makeup today. But braids, fresh. Don't play. I'm gonna take my hair down and put it back up. I stopped putting water on my mini twists because I felt like it was just making them more frizzy than they actually needed to be. So I'm just kind of letting them rock out for real. But I have been using Sacred, and I've just been like putting it in the rows of my braids so that my hair can grow back. This looks like a bald spot. It's not. It's just because of like the way that it's braided. I'm not bald though. I'm not bald. But yeah, I just take the Sacred and I just kind of do it like that. I can't really tell you if it's working or not yet because I haven't been using it consistently, but I plan on using it consistently now. So like when the whole like bottle is gone, I'll come back and I'll give y'all an update. But that first day that I had my hair done, man, my hair was so damn tight, bro. But I love that. Like I love when my hair is tight. Like if it ain't hurting by the time I'm leaving, then it ain't tight enough. Cause I feel like braided hairstyles, especially like this, they look grown out so fast if you don't rip it real good. And she asked me, she's like, "Damn, I hurt you?" And I was like, "You're not hurting me." Because she wasn't, like, no, for real. I'm just, like, super tender-headed. But, yeah. This Sacred is so drippy. Like, it's not viscous at all. Like, it's very, like, watery. It's also, like, a really pretty, like, iridescent, kind of like a purpley color. I don't know, it's really pretty. It's like a purple pink, but it's kind of sparkly almost. I don't know, I like it. But I am, oh wait, did I rub this in? I don't think I rubbed this in. Package. Y'all, my nails feel so weak because I don't have any gel on them. They feel literally crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and put some oil sheen on these braids so they're not looking dry. I cannot wait to get this style again. Like, genuinely, I love it. I feel so pretty with this style. Okay, I am dressed and ready to go to my interview. Let's go ahead and get the dogs off to Let's go ahead and get the dogs off to daycare and maybe get some coffee if we have some time. All right, guys, I'm at my interview. It is 10:06. My interview is at 11. I'm glad that I left early because I was able to get coffee and it gave me plenty of time to get lost in this place because this parking deck is huge. So many of these streets are one ways, but we're about to go in here. I'm gonna try not to be nervous because nervousness is just misplaced excitement. And I'm just gonna keep telling myself that, like, I deserve to be here because the place would not have been set for me at this table if I didn't deserve to be here, right? Like, this is one of the top hospitals in the nation. They're not gonna waste their time on an applicant for an interview that they feel like I'm not qualified for. So I'm just gonna go in here and be myself and I'll let y'all know how it goes. All right, it's 2:15. I got the job. I am so immensely happy. I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Like, this is honestly my dream job. And, like, the nurse manager was so nice. Like, all the staff was so nice. I'm just really happy. And I'm excited to just, like, be working at a place that values their nurses. Like, I'm just really happy. Like, everything is just working out in the exact way that it's supposed to be working out. And I was literally crashing out earlier this week because I was just so stressed. Like, it was just so many things happening. But now I'm excited. Like, I get to work my dream job. Like, what? Yeah, that feels really good. I'm still waiting on the, like, official offer letter to be sent because she said that they have to determine how much I'll be paid based off, like, my degree and experience and, you know, blah blah blah. So waiting on that. But yeah, I'm over the moon excited about it. But let's go ahead and get these toes done because they look horrible. I just finished getting my pedicure. Let me just tell you, number one, best pedicure of my entire life. Miss Kim, you did your thing, girl. You did your thing, mama. She said, "You have a good day, baby." What? So yeah, but let me just tell you, Miss Kim did have me greased up. She had me greased up like it was the first day of school for real, but she did not play. That was the best pedicure I've ever had, and she had to put in some hard work. And I always tip super well whenever I get a pedicure because, like, my feet are ugly, but, like, they be in a rough state because I go months without getting a pedicure. I think the last time I got a pedicure was in June. Y'all, it's August. It's literally August, I fear. I got one at the beginning of June, and now it's almost the end of August, so.
Are we turning up or are we wasting time? Girl, don't waste my time. You know I'm partying. I don't just wanna chill with you. Oh, no. I wanna turn up on. I wanna turn you on. I wanna lay with you. That's the least I'ma do. Fuck, I look like I don't wanna chill. I kiss in your eyes, try to feel. How you feeling, baby? Can you feel me, baby?
Good morning, y'all. I just dropped the dogs off at daycare, and I have a nail appointment, but it's like an hour away from me. The girl that did my soak off yesterday, I went to the nail salon that I usually just, like, get my pedicures at. She did such a hack job that I hope that My new nail tech isn't like, girl, what are you bringing to me right now? Which I'm sure she's probably seen worse. But yeah, so we're gonna go do that. I also need to stop by a Sephora, but what I'm really hoping right now is that I have enough time to stop by 7 Brew so that I can get something to drink because I'm so freaking thirsty. But if I don't have enough time to stop by 7 Brew, I'll just stop by the gas station and get probably like an energy drink and a Gatorade. So we'll see. I was able to stop by 7 Brew. This is the remnants of it. I just spilled it all over myself. But I got a medium iced 7 Energy, and I got mango, passion fruit, and peach. I don't know why I can't remember that, with light ice. That's what I got. And then I drove to my appointment, my nail appointment. I got there a few minutes early, and I said something to the effect of like, on my natural nail builder gel, and she was like, oh, I thought you booked a full set. And I was like, did I didn't. I just booked under her thing where it says I have a picture. Like, that's the appointment name. It's called I have a picture, because I did have a picture. And she was like, I would have to get extensions and blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, I don't want that. I was like, can I have this? And she was like, that person still has extensions. I'm not understanding what the extension part is. I don't know. So I was like, can we just do this with builder gel? And she was like, I mean, yeah, it's not gonna look exactly like the picture. And I was like, okay, all right. And we didn't really talk throughout the appointment. Like, she asked me one time, she was like, are you from here? And I was like, no, basically. And then she never said anything else again. Like, she would give me cues, like, put that hand in, take that hand out, but that's pretty much it. But these are the nails. I feel like she did a really good job, and I feel like it does look like the picture, but no, she did fantastic. I'll definitely probably be going back to her because she did great. Also, in other news, whenever I went to my appointment, or like right before I went into my appointment, I got the official job offer letter for my new job, and I am so excited. So freaking excited. So per my current hospital's policy, I have to inform my nurse manager that I'm going to be leaving, and then I have to type up, like, well, it's already typed up, but I have to type up like an official resignation letter and turn that in to HR. So we're going to be doing all of that today. But first, we need to go to Sephora because I need some more lip gloss, hand sanitizer, and maybe a smidge more skincare stuff. Also, have I ever showed y'all what I keep in my, what's it called? What I keep in my little bag? My little car bag? Have I ever showed you? This is literally so cute. I got it from Etsy. I'll leave the link down in the description box. In no particular order. I keep some deodorant. I have some gum. I have a little pill case. The only medicine I take if I'm hurting is ibuprofen. But I'm pretty sure this is just Tylenol. I don't really know why, but yeah, got some time. Woo! I don't know why my Osmo Pocket started dancing. Okay, got some medicine. I got some dollars. I got some Brazilian Crush 62 body spray. I got some EOS Vanilla Cashmere hand lotion. A little bitty face razor. I got a whole bunch of hair ties. I'm not gonna pull them all out. I got some lip gloss. This is the Pink Sugar by Summer Fridays. This is the Laneige Sugar Glaze. And then we got some Summer Fridays Vanilla Beige. I like this one. She cool. I got some Clorox wipes. I got some more hand cream. This is from Bath & Body Works. I got this little monitor from TikTok Shop. Let me just show you how it works because I'm not filming on my phone, so y'all can see. Hey, where my pop socket at? Did I leave my pop socket at home? Probably, not on me. Okay, so first it's MagSafe, so it hooks up to the back of your phone and you can see like whatever I'm doing on my phone. So, oh, look at the dog. Wait, hold on. If I can show y'all that, I can show y'all Dodo. It's Dodo. He's at daycare right now. Okay. And it pretty much like mirrors your screen. So like, well, this is y'all, but let me put it on me. Y'all can see me. Exactly. So I can like film. There's no lag whenever it's not on, but like whenever it is on, let me flip it. So y'all are looking at my steering wheel right now. Like, see how it's lagging now? And it's like not as good. But it's like as soon as I stop it, it's like now I'll stop recording and it's back. Anyways, but yeah, I got this. I like it. I keep it in the car, so whenever I'm like filming videos using my back camera, I can see what y'all see. I like my videos and stuff. don't know why my nose is so runny today. I feel like I need to sneeze. Okay. A little bit of that. The Laneige is probably my favorite out of all of my lip glosses. Like, it's so, like, it has like a little squishy little donut and it's so soft and I like that. All right, let's go into Sephora and let's get some stuff.
Bad bitches say that I'm motherfucker, hoes me looking okay. She fucking with me, is this bitch okay? He said he ain't fucking around, I look at him like okay. I used to be down bad, but now I'm bitch okay. I'm pretty, then I'm motherfucker, hoes me looking okay. She did that shit.
Y'all, please pray for your friends in the South. It is so freaking hot. Okay, anyway, I went into Athleta because unfortunately for me, I like their socks. Much to my chagrin, I do love their socks. This is the everyday ankle sock. This is a 3-pack. Guess how much a 3-pack is, y'all? $35 for a 3-pack. $77 on socks today. But unfortunately, they're my favorite socks ever. Can y'all see like how much cushion that is? It is what it is. Now I'm at my wax appointment. This is a new wax girl. My old wax girl, well, y'all know my old wax girl. She moved to like a different part of Alabama. And then my old wax girl, well, first, my old wax girl, you got probably like Jay, oh my God. My old wax girl, she's getting married. She just announced she's pregnant. She doing all the things, right? My old wax girl, she finna move to Tennessee because she about to start her own business, her own waxing business. Having this perfume in my car, amazing, body spray, whatever. So yeah, she's about to start her own business, which is so exciting. So I can't even hate. So this is my new wax girl. Her name is Shavonta. And my old wax girl, my old wax girl recommended her to me. So we'll see. She's booked. I like my wax girls to be booked. I like my wax girls to not have appointments available. I like that because that means that you're just that good because everybody's booking with you. Also, the eczema on the back of my calf is starting to act up a little bit. I need to get some cortisone 10 ASAP. We'll make a Walmart close order later. Y'all, they literally finna put a Bath and Body Works over here. Don't play. Death to University Mall because that is like literally the worst mall in Tuscaloosa, and everything else is over here in Midtown. Everything need to be in Midtown. Everything. But it says that Bath and Body Works is about to be in Midtown. Y'all, don't play. Don't play. I literally hate coming to Tuscaloosa. Like, I only come to Tuscaloosa for my appointment. Like, we stay in Timbuktu, so if I don't have to leave the house, I'm not leaving the crib. But for a Bath and Body Works in Tuscaloosa, I just might. But anyway, I went into my wax appointment. First of all, I had to park all the way at Party City, so I had to walk like literally probably like 2 minutes 2 minutes in the sun to get to my appointment. And so I sit down and one of the girls, she was like looking at me a little bit, but like I don't take offense when people look at me because why would you not? No, I'm kidding. But I don't take offense because I know, like, I'm not dumb. Like, I know that number one, I have a very familiar face. Like, people always be like, did you go to such and such high school? And I'm like, girl, I ain't even from here. They be like, oh, you look just like, and they'll tell me the name of somebody, and every time somebody says I look like somebody, it's always a different name. So number one, I know that I have a very familiar face. Number two, I'm not dumb. Like, I know that I literally put the vast majority of my life on social media, and when you're around somebody, their TikToks pop up a lot more. So they're like, you are so familiar. Like, do you make TikToks? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, you friends with Naya? And I'm like, yeah, that's my girl. And they be like, oh, like her and Naya make TikToks, like they nurses, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yes, that is my girl. Very true. And so of course, like, when somebody's like, oh, like that's Nurse J, she from TikTok, then of course everybody else be like, who? Huh? Who? Pull it up. No, pull it up. No, pull up your account. No, pull up your account. And I'd be like, it's not that I'm embarrassed, y'all. I'm just so painfully shy sometimes. And I'm bashful. Have y'all seen that? Please tell me y'all have seen Ashby's TikTok. She's like, I'm bashful. Anyway, but yeah, I get shy. And then people be like, oh, like, so you're famous. And I'm like, no, Beyonce is famous. I just make videos on my phone and on my camera. And that's all. I'm not famous. Because I feel like I've talked to y'all about this before, but I get so nervous if I think about, like, and I am not trying to sound like, you know, but if I think about like how many followers I have on TikTok or Instagram, or how many subscribers I have on YouTube, I get immediate stage fright, and it's like I can't even look at the camera no more. I can't even look at the camera no more because then I get scared. So I'm trying to think about it. But when people remind me of it, I'm like, oh, yeah, that is true. That is true. But I'm very grateful, and I'm very lucky, and I'm very blessed to like have y'all as a part of my life. Enough of the mushy shit. Enough. But yeah, so then my wax girl came and she was like, is it Joanna? And I was like, Jayana. Which I've gotten a lot better about correcting people about my name. Usually I'd be like, yeah, girls, whatever you want it to be. No, I need to stop doing that. So I was like, Jayana. She's like, oh yeah, Jayana. And so then we went back there and she was like, I'm so sorry, I know you from TikTok. And I was like, well, we about to get real friendly. Yeah, and then she saw my bare coochie, so what? But yeah, she was cool. She was great. She was fantastic. I love her work. Her name is Shavanta, European Wax Center in Tuscaloosa. I kind of am wary about telling y'all that because then y'all go book her up and then I can't get an appointment. But anyway, the wax was amazing, and she was like getting like all the hair. She's like, sorry girl, but whenever y'all come here, I get y'all for everything y'all got. Like, she wanted to take every hair off. Do it. No, fantastic. So we did that. I always tip 30% whenever I go and get my waxes done. So that was like $18-ish, but then I also have the wax pass, so I have 5 more free waxes until I'm out and I have to get it again. But right now we're gonna go home and we're gonna do a Walmart Plus order because we ain't got nan groceries, we ain't got no toilet tissue, we ain't got no paper towel, we ain't got shit. Now, if Beyonce is not my #1 Spotify artist this year, I know something. Like, I was not the biggest Beyonce fan before we went to the Cowboy Carter tour in July. Like the beginning of, or like the second week of July 13th. But that in my life changed forever. I'm not one of those people that's like, I want to know everything about Beyonce. I need to know her shoe size. I need to know how tall she is. I'm not one of those fans. Like, I just want to get down to the music. Like, I recently just found out, like, I remember watching E! News whenever Lemonade came out, and it was that whole scandal, like, oh my gosh, did Jay-Z cheat on Beyonce? And I was like, yo, fuck no, Jay-Z ain't cheating on Beyonce. That's Beyonce. Oh, yo, he did, for real? Like, I'm new to this. I'm very new to the Beehive. I'm very new, okay? Y'all hold my hand and take me slow, okay? For real. But like I was saying, like, I wasn't the biggest fan. I'm looking over there because my neighbor just caught me crumping to My House by Beyonce, and she was laughing so hard, and it was funny. I just had to do, hey girl. Anyway, but yeah, so like, I wasn't the biggest fan, but it's like now that I have a newfound appreciation for the Cowboy Carter album, because y'all really had to be there. Y'all really had to be in Atlanta. Y'all did. Y'all had to be in Atlanta. Y'all had to be in Vegas. Y'all had to be in Paris. Okay, y'all had to be there. Y'all had to be there at those shows specifically. Okay, Vegas. Beyonce, you wrong. Beyonce, you wrong. Because why would you bring out Jay-Z and Disney Child? And Shabuzi. Whatever. Anyway, but yes, like, I'm very new to, like, I've always listened to Beyonce music. Never forget, trust. But I've never like gone through whole albums and like listened to each song flow into the other. That's new for me. I love her. Like, Cowboy Carter is literally such a masterpiece. Like, when Beyonce said that people are just like making music, they're just like making singles, they're just making, you know, little hits to throw on the radio, they're not making albums anymore. Correct. True. Cowboy Carter it's a masterpiece from start to finish. Like, you really gotta listen. You really have to listen. My favorite song, first of all, American Requiem makes me want to transcend. Like, it made me feel like I'm gonna fucking levitate. Like, American Requiem, it's such a good start. Love that. Y'all know I love me some Shabuzi. What can I say? So any song with Shabuzi in it, love. Spaghetti, tea. Tyrant, I hear a lot of people say like, oh, like they wish like the first 32 seconds of Tyrant was like the whole song. I like the whole song. Sorry, I do. What? Y'all don't like the whole song? It's good. Never seen a 5'9" thick and fine. What a tragedy. Beyonce, that's me. I'm 5'9" thick and fine. All right, guys, thank you so much for spending this week with me. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week.